Hello, everyone, and very warm welcome to everyone to this One Piece meditation with Jonette Crowley and me. So, looking very much forward to connect with all of you out there, live streamed on this gathering here now, but also through the recordings. So, hello, everyone. Nice to see you out there. So in the start here, I will just wait to let Jonette Crowley into the gathering also. So for you, it's just to relax a little when we find Jonette Crowley also, and she will enter into the streaming. Nice to see all of you there. So Jonette Crowley and me have done quite some gatherings before, so nice to let this open again now for this One Piece meditation to happen. Still waiting for you, Jonette. Hello, Nina. Hello, everyone that I already know from before. And also, there you are, Jonette. Let me see. So nice to see all of you. And so thankful for all of you joining this One Piece meditation. And there you are.
All right, am I right side up?
You have, no, you're sideways now, so we will, yes, that's correct. Hello, perfect.
Okay, so I'm sideways for me. Let's see, let me move this so my head is not chopped off. Well, let's see, I'm propping it up on my computer. All right, that's
great.
really bizarre. Okay.
It works nicely. I can see you perfectly now. Hello, Sweden. So, yeah, I just did a little talking while waiting for you to come in here, Jonette. I just said thank you for everyone that is joining. It's so beautiful to really feel that energy where people are connecting from all over. And I'm so deeply thankful to have this gathering happening, Jonette. It's not that many years ago, but still quite some years ago that you were here in Bergen in Norway, and that was just tremendous. And yeah, all of the times you have been here, and now we're here together again. And maybe you want to just share some introduction words about yourself. I feel that's the best for people here in Norway or also other places that haven't met you. So yeah, welcome, Jonette.
Okay, well, thank you. Yes, I've been to Bergen many times and Oslo even more. Yeah. And now I'm in Arizona, and I am the author of Soul Body Fusion, which is a really healing tool. And I'm also the author of The Eagle and the Condor. And both those books are in Norwegian and Swedish and Finnish and Danish and English and some other countries as well. So thank you for having me here. And isn't it interesting that it happened to be on 12/12?
Yeah, so, it's so amazing. Yeah, it was meant to be today.
Yeah. So can I talk a little bit about the significance of today and 12/12?
That's perfect, Jonette. Yeah.
Okay. So 12 is a completion cycle. So when we have this 12/12 portal, it's really a portal of completion. The year isn't over for a few more weeks, but and the Chinese New Year doesn't start till February, but let's just see this as a portal of completion. And one thing I drew to kind of give a visual. Now, I'm not a great drawer, but here's my wonderful visual. Let me see if I can hold it up. Where is that sideways? Can you see it? Is it? It might be upside.
It's two spirals side
by side.
Yeah.
Okay. And if it's right, then one spiral, because for me it's upside down. One spiral is the old spiral. And if I'm holding this right, the old world goes clockwise. It's within time.
Yeah.
And we're moving to this new world, which actually goes anti-clockwise, which is outside of time. And we're kind of at this inflection point right there, where it looks like we might go down again into the old world, and some people will, or we can choose to move up into the new world. I can follow it with my with my eyes here. So we're really at this point of change, and what I kind of see is that this completion cycle, it's like we've been taking in this big in-breath, and we've been collecting everything from the cosmos, all the conflict and the richness, because richness is created from evolution, it's created from abrasion, and it's not always easy. And we've been collecting this in for eons and eons and eons and eons, and now we're at this inflection point. And when we breathe out, this out breath is a whole new creation. And that's kind of where we are. And we've been here. So it's not like it's going to happen in 2 days, 2 months, or 2 years. But this new era, and what our job is to really create this new era to be on an entirely different foundation than the one that created us. It's really a passage into quantum reality, into multidimensional beingness. And we're all new at this, but we're all kind of opening up our multidimensionality so that we can bring a different sort of peace than we've ever had before, and bring it in through ourself and ground it. And yes, we ground this in the old earth, in our current selves, but at the same time, it's like we're grounding it in the new earth, and we rise up to meet this new earth. We're kind of ascending, people would say. We're moving up to ascend to this new earth. And this peace is so important. And one way, because people say, Jonette, it doesn't seem like peace is here. Things are getting worse and worse and worse. And one way to look at it is that we've been crystallized for millennium with, if you remember the work by Dr. Emoto, when he showed the crystals that had negative thoughts, they were all warped and ugly. Well, that's kind of the crystalline structure that we're made of now. And what needs to happen is a meltdown, where a lot of the high frequencies that are coming to Earth melt these old crystals that are, not all of them are deformed, but there's a lot of deformed crystals here, and a lot of negativity baked into us. And then with this meltdown, after this meltdown, and we're starting it now, there's a recrystallization with love, with peace. And that's what we as way showers are here to do, is live through the meltdown, which is vital, and recrystallize with love and peace. So I'm really so happy that you're having this meditation on this 12/12 portal day, completion of a cycle, beginning of a cycle. So thank you all.
Yeah, thank you. And I just wanted to share something into that from this side. I feel very strongly when you speak now and coming into this gathering, because yeah, we really haven't planned for things to happen like, okay, we do that and then we do that. It's really something happening here. And what I feel very strongly here now is this completeness of peace in the inner feminine and masculine, as the living DNA expanding, as the freedom, as the child, and being birthed as this new era, this new earth, as this. So yeah, I'm feeling that thankfulness inside, that feminine, masculine peace that we all have the capability to live forth in our lives. And I also feel very strongly that I would say the natural evolution where there is an ego death happening in the humanity, in the collective. So what we are actually seeing out there is it's strong to see all the difficult things that happen now. But remember, there is an ego death happening, and the mind, yeah, it goes, how can I survive? And when we are coming into these peace meditations, we remember that we are that oneness of love behind all these veils, and it's melting. The old crystallizations melting away. And I also feel strongly that when we are here together sharing feminine and masculine, there is like a blessing just meant to be shared. Also in the outer energy and of feminine and masculine, because we are here to truly be that unconditional love, not just as a soul, but as the living human being. So thank you again, Jonette. That was maybe a lot of words just happening, but yeah, I'm feeling blessed to be here together, and so much looking forward to what you are about to share now, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say one more thing about this time. You know, the mirror image of the 1212 is 1221, which is the solstice. And my guide Mark has been calling this a very powerful activation on the solstice, and it's a portal of rebirth. So it's not just the Christ child being born or the light coming back. It's really as if we're squeezing down the birth canal, and it's hard, and there's no one's comfortable as we're on our way to the rebirth. So and I want to share a vision I had this morning as I was working with a client, is we were feeling the light of all these frequencies. I mean, you've had so many northern lights there in the north. I mean, you could see them in North America, in the United States. But with all these high frequencies, I could see that the earth was taking it on. And the frequency that's being touched on now with all these wars is anger. And I could see the energy of anger like a snake's venom. And as I looked at the energy of anger, I felt I saw in my third eye, all these snakes leaving the earth. It's like anger with our peace meditations is leaving the earth and leaving it behind. So I invite you during this meditation it's just channeled, I have no idea, but to let your visions guide you. Your visions may not be the same as what I'm narrating, but your visions are you as a peacemaker. And you came to be alive now because you hold this breath of God in you when the whole world needs it. So all of you from around the world, I invite you to put your hands out, your left hand open, your right hand down, and imagine that you're connecting to the people beside you. You're holding hands, and there's a current Well, there's two currents. The first one's going to go clockwise. This is a great circle of humanity. Feeling an electrical circuit. Not so much a vision yet. And the electricity gets stronger and stronger. Good, until you feel like you're beautifully, electrically turned on. It's like you're in the center of this stream of light that maybe first felt like it was moving through your hands, but now it's lifted you to this jet stream of frequencies. Now, beautiful ones, feel your hearts open. Opening so big it almost feels like it's turning inside out. And finding a new center in your heart that is electrical, and it is love. Allow your heart chakra to activate your throat chakra. Invite your throat chakra to activate your third eye. inviting your third eye to open in a way that it's never opened before, where your third eye only knows truth, peace, and oneness. This may feel a little bit physical. So into your body that's been activated by the electrical current we started with. There's an energy from your third eye, your pineal gland, that spreads like honey through your body. You might even taste this golden nectar in your throat that the yogis call ambrosia. This is lifting you at the same time it's restructuring you to hold quantum peace. Now move your attention down to your solar plexus, a place that's well guarded, armored, protected, and invite this sweet golden honey to melt the protections that your solar plexus has held and open up that centered light of peace. And let this radiant peace move through your body, opening up your DNA, healing it of all the DNA we've carried from our ancestors, and readying your DNA for a new world. Don't try too hard. Your body knows these spaces. So just relax and kind of feel this peace center that, the love center is your heart, but actually the peace center is your solar plexus. It hasn't been so safe to be peaceful, but let that open wide like a brilliant sun dawning on a new era. And when that third chakra, your solar plexus, is open, feel that without any effort. You can imagine the energies of your first and second chakra open, and earth energies, grounding energies. Instead of you grounding down into the earth, imagine that your solar plexus of peace is like a magnet, and it's pulling earth energy up to itself in your solar plexus. Once you kind of feel or imagine that flow, we're going to go back up to your head. Your third eye, your pineal center is active. And now as this energy from the earth grounds and comes all the way up, gaining peace in your solar plexus, gaining love in your heart, gaining this sweet golden nectar in your throat chakra, and going up. When this energy reaches your crown chakra, it moves to a higher dimension and it moves out into the world. Put your attention on your crown chakra. I can imagine sparkles of light just fountaining out, mixing with the sparkles of light of everyone else, because this is a collective experience. Can you feel now that peace is not so much an idea or emotion, but now when it's running through your crown chakra, it's a knowing. So now on this day, 12/12, this portal, imagine the knowing of peace, however you envision it, sparkling light, whatever, moving from your crown chakra, your activated crown chakra, combining with the light of others who also know peace. And now you can relax because the knowing knows. You don't have to do anything but just be here and imagine the world remembering but knowing peace as an attribute of existence rather than something you earn. Feeling connected in ways that reminds you that you were a little bit disconnected. Okay. So, dear ones, now that we can hold this interconnected peace that streams, sparkles out from our crown chakra and above, that is finally an invitation for the star beings, the great ones, the elders. They can connect to us on that channel. They couldn't connect to us or didn't want to when we were at the lower channels. So now feel almost like a passageway of peace, harmony, love, reconnection, knowing, wisdom, freedom, that you're in this passageway, and so many star beings and elders and civilizations are joining us. Can you feel the freedom, the flight, like that dove of peace is flying? It is through our intention and our love that we keep this passage open to the star beings, to the elders, to the angels. And we hold the only vision there is, and that is an activation and awakening of Earth into peace. And we stand in this knowing, perceiving the normal world, of course, but we did not come to just be in the other world, the lower world. We came to be bridges for this dawning. Shalom. Blessings in every language.
So I'm just inviting everyone to breathe deeply and be the moment as it is. This brilliant unfolding of peace from within happening as the very beingness of being human. Breathing deeply and letting the unknown also be alive as this expansion of peace. The unknown realities of innocence, of the arising innocence of the child within each and every one of us, the child within humanity, birthed and arising from Mother Earth, as pure freedom, where the heavens and earth is one in our heart of innocence. This that always have been known within the pure being, silence, peace of silence. And we are breathing in new currents of light and darkness as one, behind all duality, but also within all duality, to set free duality with the innocence of being the true nature of the human being, of the earth being, activating the navel chakra and breathing with it as the earth within our body in oneness with the third eye, the heaven and the earth coming together in the heart of being, innocence. And you can envision yourself inside Mother Earth, breathing Mother Earth with all the waters of the earth, and in this moment especially that water of Lake Titicaca, inviting us to breathe with the crystals within it. To let all of being human be loved, be peace, It is as if we are letting all circles come back into its beginning, be the birth of a completely new time of no time. The pure moment of feminine and masculine oneness. And also feel just openly where at our beautiful Mother Earth you feel connected to now. Maybe you feel like standing in the landscape of a specific point, and at the same time just being where you are in physical now. And whispering sound of peace is shown to invite us into the inner birth of the dragon within humanity, pure peace. Creation as this dragon of love within us, the rising serpent of the dragon child within us, smoothly flowing in oneness with the stem cells of our spine. Smoothly flowing in oneness and rising with that sweet nectar of the golden era within us. Let this oneness portal of innocence as peace expand with the complete human being in ever expansion of unconditional love. And feeling open to that playfulness of this creative love within us, this playfulness of the inner innocence, the child just playing and being peace without no need to call it anything. It is like a melting point between the alchemy of the tear of a child and the smile of innocence, being blended as the gratitude within our heart. As a hope in oneness with all human beings, feeling there is no hope. A hope of openness to the unfolding and realization of true peace at Earth as one humanity. Just breathing deeply, being who you are. Feeling the gratitude, feeling the oneness with all the ancestors, all the angels, all the star beings, all the elements of our beautiful planet and our oneness with it. That pure magic, which is the very essence of true peace. And I invite you to let both of your hands come to the center of your heart, just smoothly being the feminine and masculine oneness in our heart and our togetherness, being this oneness, blessing of peace with Jonette and me and you and all of humanity that is this peace here and now unfolding, just being the silence of peace together. And just breathing deeply in oneness of togetherness again. Shalom. I'm just feeling so thankful in this with you, Jonette, and with everyone being this together. Wow. Do you have some words you want to share here, Jonette?
Just, this is a gateway time. My guide Mark is calling next year a new foundation. So we've been teetering between the old and the new, and we're really creating the new foundation. And one thing I've just recently realized is that one of the reasons we have suffering is because empathy for someone who's suffering has been our gateway into our own compassion for them. And so I invite us to not use suffering as the only gateway and use joy as the gateway for compassion.
Yeah. And that sweet nectar within us to be that bliss and really be the enjoyment of being human. And I feel that has so much relevance into all aspects of our life, in our closest relations, and truly to let us feel that we are this unconditional love. And I just want to invite everyone also to share from their experience in the chat if they like to. I feel we are really flowering together. We can see you and me, Jonette, here, but we are one big humanity expanding and unfolding through poetry and music and science and channeling and pure playfulness. Really letting us feel that. So thank you so much, Jonette. I hope to see you. I hope we really can meet each other in physical also. Let's see what's happened. What will happen.
Well, thank you for the invitation, and thank all of you for being here. And have a look at JonetteCrowley.com, because I have a lot of free consciousness updates about what this next year is going to be. So thank you. Let's give birth to it in peace and see what happens, right?
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Jonette. Shalom.
Shalom.